He came before his promoter, tears streaming down his face. The promoter helped him make up the remaining money so James could bring his children home.
The family barely managed to survive the winter.
One day, the promoter found him and said he'd arranged a fight. The opponent was the world's second-ranked boxer. Just by participating, win or lose, he'd get $250. This substantial sum was undoubtedly a lifeline for James's family. On the day of the fight, the promoter heard James's stomach growling. When asked, he learned that James hadn't even managed to get any soup from the relief kitchen. He'd been hungry all day. How could he fight like this? The promoter quickly found him a beef and rice meal. James reached for it immediately, but the promoter, worried about dirtying his bandages, said he'd find a spoon. Looking at the full bowl of beef and rice, James couldn't help but lean over the table and start eating like a dog. A reporter accidentally witnessed this undignified scene and could hardly believe it. The once undefeated legend was starving the entire day before his fight. Before he could take more than 2 bites, staff called James to the ring. James's return to the ring thrilled the audience, but since his opponent was the world's second-best boxer, no one expected him to win. The fight began with his opponent launching a fierce offensive. With his superior reach, he dominated James throughout, forcing him to take a beating.
A heavy punch knocked James to the ground.
He could have easily stayed down and collected his $250, but for some reason, James smiled. He staggered to his feet. Life's hardships couldn't defeat him. What were a few punches compared to that? He fought with increasing excitement, taking his opponent's attacks while waiting for his chance to land a heavy blow. The moment he knocked down his opponent ignited the entire arena. Even his promoter couldn't believe it. His work at the docks had turned James's former weakness into strength. His injured right hand had become strong and powerful. As his opponent lay motionless, James had defeated the world's number 2. This boxer who had endured so much humiliation had created a miracle with his injured right hand. After the fight, he devoured that bowl of beef and rice. Reporters swarmed in, and James became famous overnight.